Let's start with another round of our accidental level 1 only Elden Ring. Where accidental means I'm too stubborn to talk to Melina. And level 1 means I haven't found another way to level yet. And Elden Ring means it's a game by George R.R. Martin. Too misogynist to trust a woman. You see, I don't want to make it about misogyny. I don't want to sully the good name of misogyny for this. This is all on me. This is purely my... Yeah, mine. He will give in, I promise. Everyone keeps telling me that I will give in. And I don't know if people are trying to make me quit the game instead of giving in, but you're not softening the ground by constantly telling me, oh, you'll definitely give in or it'll be impossible. I've already said I'm probably giving in when it becomes too difficult. But every time somebody writes those words, like, oh yeah, you're definitely gonna have to. Oh, how something in me writhes. Wait, I thought you were somebody I could talk to. Oh well, who are you? Why are you, like, doing this? Yeah, you sure you want to do this? Whatever that was, I'm having none of that. Also, these poison plants have no hobby. Oh, you're definitely gonna have to. I don't have to, I can just quit the game. I can just quit the game. Nobody's forcing me to play. Hey, we found it. Alright, what? I didn't even give an intro. This needs no intro anymore at this point. We're somehow climbed up something over here. We found some kind of platform. And then we went up. And now we're on the Altea Plateau. We found one of these things. Guide and gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. I still no idea what the point of going to the roots is, but hey, let's not judge. It's not even the level 1 part that bothers me as much as the lack of horse. Well, I've tried to tame a horse last stream, the game didn't allow me to. Also, I don't really care about the horse. I feel like the distance feels more satisfying. Oh boy, well, we would have just made some distance downward there if I had stepped a little bit more. The horse could have jumped over those rocks just now? I don't know. Alright, do we have more stone sword keys? We do. But we need 2 of them here, right? Yeah. Anyway, let's open the door. How's my bonking going? It's going well. I still haven't figured out how to make the bonk emote free to use. Like, people claim there's a setting I can change in Twitch so that you can unlock also animated emotes using channel points. I, for the love of God, cannot find such a setting, and I cannot see anything on the emote page where I said something wrong. But I'm probably just too dumb. What do you like? You're like the miserable. The misbegotten or something. Like in Castle Morn. Misbegotten, yeah. Oh god, the real decor! No! Oh no, that certainly is an emote then, huh? Oof. I do like that. I do like that creative use of the modification. How about you don't do that to me? This is one of the bigger misbegotten. They're like stronger. Also, we have so many souls. I should probably spend them somewhere first. Let's do that first. I know that's a little bit lame, but... Not souls, runes, but I did want to go to EG We should be able to teleport here now. Yeah, we can teleport back here now. I want to go to EG. It's perfect. It looks like a bra. You know, the sunglasses look like a bra there. Hey, EG, can you upgrade my weapon now? Do I have enough?
Greetings, my fellow.
No, I would need 4. Do you sell me something? I mean, while I'm here, I might as well just buy all of these. Sure. Okay, this way we are not gonna lose any runes. I don't know that we will ever need those things, but hey, what are we gonna use runes for anyway? Runes seem rather oversupplied in this game. Let's just redo this little bit of opening. That's gonna have respawned the enemies, I'm sorry, but this time we have a real bong stick action. Did I activate this one? Maybe I did. Oh, that's a one-hit now. Okay. Wasn't a very slow attack. That's lame. That's lame. I mean, I can dodge it. I can play more carefully. It's just a trash enemy. Just surprised me that it can kill me in one hit. Thank you. I was trying to aim at you. What am I even wearing here? Oh, I'm wearing the slowly restores HP thingy. It's not very useful. Rather heal on this. I was almost certainly going to die there. Alright, you get here. Oh, okay. I thought. Okay, well, it doesn't do much damage on that swing. I should have dodged both of them. I mean, I don't know their moveset actually. Oh, I didn't pick up my runes. Well, there go 300 runes or whatever we had left. I should have checked earlier what their moveset is, because I don't actually know. It wasn't really relevant in Castle Morn. They were so weak in Castle Morn. I had no reason to care. But now they clearly feel stronger. Which is a little bit of a gripe I have with this game, that I feel like the same looking enemy can have different stats. I think we've mentioned that before, and people have said, well, it's a necessity almost for a game this big. And maybe it is a necessity for a game this big. Oh, that goes deep. Not having a mini dungeon that is so vertical. Glass glove word. That's it? Yes, that's it. Here, my boy. Sure what you were trying there. There's a lot of things here, actually. You know what this calls for? Our lantern. Where's our lantern? There's our lantern. Oh, what is that? A doggo? I don't like the doggos. one of the big ones again. I think jumping attacks are the best ones against the big ones. We can poise break them. What else can we get here? Doesn't seem like much. Oh, we dropped an item. A long-halved axe. Let's have a look at it. It needs 24 strength. I'm curious. Could I actually wield that? No, I could not. 24 is too much. This goes further down. Do I want to go further down? I don't really feel like further down is good, but okay. Game is leading me here. Are we back in the main room? This looks like back in the main room. So we need to get to that thing over there usually. So that's usually where the button was in these mini dungeons. The way to the boss is still barred. Who are you? Oh, you're one of these guys again. Ugh. Yeah, clip through the things. That's always nice. We love when enemies clip through things. He is constantly missing me by hitting too high. Is he like an enlarged model or something? But the one in the storm whatever castle also felt like it was that big. So he must have been up there. Must be like a ladder. Alternatively, we have to jump from a level higher, or there was an exit to the other side. There's just so many enemies in this room. So the alternative is we have to jump down there and then go over. I kinda wouldn't like that, but I think jumping down from this room is too high. This looks rather steep. It'd be nice to just fall down below there, but it's perfectly underneath this stair, I think. I mean, it's possible you could just roll over there, but I'm not gonna risk it. We're just gonna do it the real way. We're just gonna fight through the hordes down below. Alright, give me someone near here. You can get up at the same time. I expected them to just all get up at once. Oh, Winged Misbegotten Ashes. What does that do? Is that a summon? No, strengthen? No, sorry. Summons Winged Misbegotten Spirits. Yeah, it is. Just a summon. Okay. What do we have around here? That should be the bottom. Yeah. Open the door for us. Oh, a runar. Oh, we're slowly getting more and more of those. Oh, the prattling paid apologies. Well, we gotta try that. How do we think this one sounds?
Apologies.
Hey, this one's actually pretty cool.
Apologies.
Alright, I like that. That's like the OG hello feeling of it. I like that one. I like apologies. It's also such a polite thing to be doing. Okay, what do we have down here? What boss is awaiting us? It's 2. That's not good. That is really not good. The perfumer Trisha. Okay. I did apologies. I apologize to the misbegotten warrior, and he didn't stop hitting me. Why did he not stop hitting me? I asked for apologies. Really, like, that would have been the kind thing to do. Would we just say, I accept your apologies? He didn't do that. And now the annoying thing is a bit... Feels like this path is a bit long. At least in my feeling of the path's length could be a bit shorter. Alright, let's go. Down. Okay, you're jumping down there. I don't know if I can jump all the way down here. It would save me going down those stairs, so let's try it. Yeah, it actually is, it's fine. Do I want the lantern? Yeah, maybe I want the lantern on. It looks cooler with the lantern. What? That was a one hit. Also, you just gave both of you the damage negating thingy that I have. Did that damage negating thing get cast before I got my hit in? Because the hit felt pretty anemic. That hit I did felt pretty anemic. David and Michael Bublé. I have no idea who these are, but sure. Whatever you say. Isn't Michael Bublé like Michael Bublé some kind of singer? He's so going to talk to Melina for this boss. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening. You wanna fight me? Oh, you do wanna fight me. I want the lantern on. Probably I'm just, for the sake of learning, I'm gonna go in with the shield active mode. My runes are over here. Okay, it's just I was trying to aim, but the enemy said no. I strongly suspect the other one is a healer, and this is just not gonna work if I focus on the warrior, but oh well, we'll try. The warrior is... I don't think the warrior in isolation is difficult, even though it looks like I'm making it look difficult. I just didn't get an entry into the room yet. I have not actually fought this boss yet. I should ignore the runes. Let's ignore the runes. I would be fine fighting that guy if he attacks me, but if he takes his time, I'm not wasting time on him bumbling around. Alright. Oh, I wanted to drink you. Okay. That is just brutal on you. Like, the attacks of the warrior are very annoying. Yeah, that attack! That looks like... I want to just back off from you. Oh, and that jump slash was very delayed. Very, very delayed. I rolled way too early. Okay, I also need to change my equipment here. As in my charm. The second charm isn't doing anything. I think. I want to claim. What could we do? Oh, you have to equip a sacrificial twig. Okay, now I finally understand how they work. Okay, well. So, I think we might want holy damage negation on this boss. It's just my feeling. I feel like this boss is holy damaging us. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to jump and hit, but the jump didn't come out for some reason. Oh well. You know, sometimes I wonder whether I'm too patient to make a good stream. Because it is probably kind of boring to watch me fail over and over again at the same point. If I gave up earlier, maybe we'd be seeing more. Thank God for not having any stamina there. I don't know why my stamina was out there as well. Maybe I didn't recover fully before attacking the second one. It makes me feel incompetent how well you have done without mechanics. Huh. What about mechanics I'm missing? Well, I'm not using a shield. I'm not using parrying. I'm currently not using spells, although that's not really... I would like to use some spells. I'm definitely not using summons, but hey, that's a given. But there might be more things I'm not doing, obviously. I have leveled up my weapon. I feel like that's a mechanic. I feel like I'm using some mechanics. Okay, that is just rude. I did not want that. I want to make it like this. Yeah. Well, if I'm making some people feel incompetent other than myself, that's a success in my books. Because I'm certainly making myself feel incompetent. Alright, let's try this again. Drinky, drinky. I'm not gonna accept your rotten nonsense. Okay, that is just not... That sword has an insane range. It's longer than I give it credit to. I thought I was so, like, fine. Like, I hit him, I get the critical hit or whatever it's called, and then I back off, feeling like, okay, I want to drink, back off. That back off was not nearly enough. That sword's just, like, hitting me on the other side of the room. I wasn't arguing I'm very competent. I don't know. I don't know why you're saying no offense at the start there. Now you're making it sound like I was claiming I'm such a good Souls player. What a rude way to start a sentence, Neff. No offense, but I've had better viewers than you. That sounds like, oh, I know you're thinking you're the best, but... There's no way you're saying no offense there. That's making it way worse to say no offense there. Good job. The question is though, where do we regen our stamina in this room? Where will we regen our stamina? Oh. I do not want you to do anything. You just... what? You just poised through that. Okay, okay. You just poised through that. Or did you get the shield? I mean, the shield is a constant danger. I messed this up. We're gonna die to this guy. Yep. I couldn't... I tried to get the camera on him. I didn't. And it's just very annoying to fight and turn the camera on a controller. Sometimes when I press the lock-on button, it just doesn't. And I don't think it's my button is broken. I'm saying the game just... It's like here, I have to go very far before this thing locks on onto this enemy. I mean, it's kind of intentional, I think, because they want to, like, hide the enemies. It would be so unfair if you could lock onto enemies that are not fully in your view, because you might spoil your experience of being surprised by all these enemies hiding in a Souls-like game. What would you do? How solid would your experience be? Oh, that was funny. We hit him in the... mid-air. Speed up. I don't know. Why not? Why not? No offense, but that could have been done Uh-huh. No offense, right. No offense. You know what you should have said, Neff? You should have said... Yeah, that's what you should have said. I'm gonna go in with magic on this time. 'Cause I just wanna... But donkas you! Alright, and then I need to go somewhere where I'm safe from you. Bring. That stump slash is so delayed. We had something going there. I can bedonkadongs through his shield. Bedonkadongs? Wait, isn't that? I can bonk him, I should say. Bedonkers is a euphemism for big boobs, isn't it? Oh. I want to bonk. I was bonking the misbegotten very well, but I failed the. I need to bet the limiting factor there is stamina. You might think, why didn't I just keep doing that? Well, I was out of stamina. I needed a moment of respite. Well, I was also getting very low on HP. I don't know if by watching attack. Boom. You and your badonkadongs, exactly. Isn't that a saying? Or am I just making that up? Ha! Mid-air stun. A lantern. Drink. These. And focus on a misbegotten warrior. Okay, Oh, that hit is also so delayed. Jesus. I just didn't get into the stuns this time. This doesn't feel impossible. I think one of the problematic, from a game design standpoint, aspects of the multi-enemy fights in this game is that it feels very much RNG on whether what the other one does while you focus one of them. I'm sure people hate these. Simply use summon Steven on the map. I'm sure many people do. I'm sure many people do. I'm not a summoner. Although if there was a fight where I would feel like, okay, would maybe be multi-fight. But even then it doesn't feel fine. Alright. What are you doing? So when he does that... Once again, the pirouette. Also, once he starts his turn, He has higher poise. I am not interrupting him. Which is a problem. I wanted to almost say now that it's so useless that I put that guy in the corner, because even if for some reason you've played this game for so many hours that you reach this place and you're still not expecting enemies behind corners, that would only work once and then you'd remember it's there. But that's probably not true. There's probably plenty of people who do not remember enemy placements and they run into them constantly. There's also probably plenty of people who defeat this dungeon first try and who do not need to ever go through it a second time. But hey, that's the burden I'm bearing, not you. I bet all these VTubers I'm supposedly obsessed with would have beaten it by now. Yeah, probably. Well, this is a... I rolled later, and it was still not late enough. I also have no idea what the glowy sparks do. Would it be nice to sure would it be nice to have my own spells? If you watch the Dark Souls 3 playthrough, that is now on YouTube, and you can find the comments down below. Not the comments, the link down below on the Twitch page on the right hand side. Or you can find the YouTube playlist by itself. You would be able to see how I would have liked to play this game, because I wanted to play very similar to the Dark Souls 3 one. Because that's the kind of way, that's the kind of game I like to play. Okay. Okay, buddy. You know who these guys' faces remind me of? Duraccio? Okay, that's kind of mean to call out a Dota 2 player, but yeah. Sorry, I shouldn't be so offensive. Okay. I thought that was your answer. I'm sorry. Forget that I said that. Forget that I said that. Alright? I didn't say a thing. Alright, you come. Here. And then somehow we're turning you around there. And then I'm gonna jog away. Casually. I'm gonna drink. Casually. And then I need... Oh, I need to drink. Okay, he dodged my hit there. Well, who do they remind you of, Nev? Now you gotta tell me. Rem the Shimigami from Death Note. Look at them the next time you die? Or is that a joke? D-I dash dash dash? What do you mean you couldn't finish my sentence before it? You put 3 dashes and a dot there. You only need to put an E. You pride yourself on having like 300 characters per minute on typing of the dead. I do not believe that you couldn't finish the sentence before I died. It's almost as offensive as my Duraccio comment. don't think they kind of look a bit like the Ratio? Alright, anyway, nobody needs to know Dota 2 players. I'm not expecting anyone to know Dota 2 players. Put on the light. Drinky drinky, so we have one extra hit. I was so trying to not roll too early and I rolled too early. I just gotta be better. Nobody needs to know that while I'm talking about fictional creatures, Alpha's going after IRL creatures. I wouldn't call them a creature, that's pretty mean. You should watch your words, really. Words have power, you know? They have the power to heal and the power to hurt. Or whatever that quote is. It's a quote from Civ 4 on the technology of writing. And I don't know, well, that's just where I know it from, but that means it's like quoted from somewhere else. I think it's Shakespeare. Words have the power to be beautiful. They have the power to... I can't get it all together. It's longer than that. It's longer than that. I was trying to learn to dodge a bit. The fire being thrown at me from the side really isn't helping. Words have the power to both destroy and heal. When they're true and kind, they can change the world. Or something like that. Doesn't quite sound right. The part about true and kind, that feels right, but the start doesn't feel like I remember it, but maybe my memory is just wrong. Now, whatever Finboy is writing is right, and Max wrote the same thing again? Oh well. Maybe your first attempt was correct then? Is that what you're saying, Max? Yeah, but I think it's identical to what you wrote earlier, so... Well done, I guess. Alright, let's see whether I can get a well done here. Okay, I can't prepare word for word. How am I already out of stamina? How was I already out of stamina there? I wish I had like 10 times the stamina. I imagine how easy this game would be. Imagine how easy this game would be. Words have the power to both offend and not offend, and it isn't rude to not offend. Sounds like a waste of words if you ask me. Oh, I'm glad we're not wasting our time in this dungeon. Put on our lantern for good luck. Oh no, we already had it on. I never see where it is. It's so small though. What kind of mini lantern is this? Right, I don't want to waste actual like stamina on running towards him. I hit him midair then. Okay. He's gonna go kaput now. Then I need to drink. That's just mean that he just gets in this like very cheap claw twice in a row between my hits. That's why I didn't dare go for the third hit, which would have poise broken him. But then I was worried he just claws me, so I went for the back roll. Very cheap. What a cheap boss you are. You're getting a negative review, boss. You're getting a negative review. I also don't like these misbegottens. 1800 Melina. Is this the meme we're going for? Can somebody who's in the US call this number for me? I'm not paying you. I take no responsibility for what happens. I'm just curious who's picking up on the other end. I believe the 800s are all fake. Or what are the 800s? Somebody who's a US telephone, please tell me. I was trying to like frantically log on there again, and it took forever. You know what, I'm just cutting out the other guy as well. We don't care about him. $800 is the toll-free prefix. Well, and who's paying that? There's no such thing as a free lunch. Alright. That's nice. That's not nice. Why did he back off? I bet there's some amazing second phase as well once we defeat the warrior, the other guy goes into like god mode and becomes an angel or something. You just wait for it. Also, 1800 is a business. See, you're trying to sell me here. I knew Melina couldn't be trusted. She's not actually someone looking out. She's just a business. And I'm merely another pig to the slaughter for her. I will not accept that, fate. No, how about no? How about you don't jump back, you coward? It just feels like two enemies is so fast and there's so many things happening at the same time that I cannot react. I'm just preemptively rolling in the hopes of dodging, which is not good. Because I do not feel like I can keep track of what's going on. There's probably strategies when you like, I don't know, block-based strategies. We would just do this and there's probably ways to do that. That you are in control despite there being two enemies, but I don't really have that talent. How did you hit me there? Oh well, the other clown is here. Oh, he hit me as well. You are a venture capitalist and she has a great business idea. Has she though? How about she proposes it? Because all I'm hearing is, oh, get me to the tree. I'm like, no. I ain't getting nobody to the tree for free. She's calling and you aren't picking up. Well then why is my number 1800 Melina? What makes you want to... Alright, yeah, if you want to do that, do that. I want you... Why did you get in the hit? Don't get in any free hits, please. Alright, that's acceptable as the first outcome. That's acceptable. This is good. This is not good. This is not good. Yeah. That 4-hit combo is just too much for me to dodge. Although I did successfully dodge the first two. She didn't say for... She did say for free. The other part is I give her runes and she's gonna strengthen me. That doesn't sound like that's something where I'm getting anything out of it. It sounds more like she's getting things out of it. What does she need my runes for? I should be more trusting. Look, I'm more trusting of people I randomly meet. That's just in general the rule in life. If somebody is soliciting you, that is not a random encounter. It is far from a random encounter. They have some agenda. Yeah, I know you're Melina pilled, Max. We've heard you from the first stream. You want to claim, oh, she has so many other things she's offering. Well, then she should spill it all out. You're like, oh, this is such a great offer that she's giving you. Oh, I'm not feeling... Great. This is already cursed. Like, the camera was, like, stuck behind this thing. I didn't drink before going into the room. Turning useless runes into strength sounds like a good deal to me. Yeah, it's not. I'm just saying that's not enough. I'm just saying that's not enough. That's not, oh, I'm carrying you to the Earth Tree level of service. Plenty of shopkeepers are turning my runes into strength. EG is turning my runes into strength, in some sense. It's not unique. That is too long of a text for now. I will have to read that after I'm a little bit further. I'm transporting her closer to the tree for free. How am I transporting to the tree? I refused. Look, if the game pulls a, oh, you actually transported her to the tree for free on me later, oh, I'm gonna be very angry. That might be Alpha's quitting the game territory. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, I'm going to the tree anyway, but I'm not taking her with me. You can't quit the game after reaching the bad ending. It's already over, it's done. Yeah, that does sound like bad ending. Yeah, I just back away. Oh, can we please start getting into the hitting now? Oh, the cheap claw! Stop it with the cheap claw attack. Alright, I'm backing away from you now. I cannot back away much enough. Okay, I couldn't drink in time. You have probably already helped her enough. She probably struggled with the Dectus elevator. In fact, she might no longer offer you any accord because it's a hop, skip, and a jump away. Yeah, maybe. Would be good news. Be good news. I mean, actually, that would be interesting. I don't even care if it's bad ending. I don't think that will happen. But the game reacting to my decisions, that is very fair. What motivates you to walk towards the tree? I mean, I have no motivation in this game anyway, right? So Kenneth Hyde said we need to like find the true heir or something. Sounds like the capital would be a good place to start. Looking. A woman? What? I mean, the queen is in hiding or something. But I don't know why I would be looking for the queen. Of course, she's the only character I can remember from the intro, so she is probably quite story relevant. Even if I can't remember what she did. Alright, yeah. Bonk. That cheap? That was very cheap. That was very cheap. Can I complain that this enemy just feels very cheesy? But that's dual enemies in a nutshell. It's just because I don't really have a strategy for managing both of them. If I had, that would feel more... It wouldn't feel so weird. Yeah, camera not locking on again. How was that a voice break after 2 hits? That's weird. I shouldn't have had a poise break after just 2. I have tried to recruit other maidens. That is one of those things where you would feel like the other maidens around might want to join up, but ugh. Like the fire from the right was the problem. I couldn't really run to the right. Also, what are these 2 clowns even doing down here? Perfumer Trisha and a misbegotten warrior are just in the unsightly catacombs behind all of these other misbegottens who attack me on sight. Reason? Question mark. Home invasion. Stand your ground. Is that what you're doing? I mean, honestly, I have 0 motivation, like in lore, to go to the archery, and I have even less motivation, as far as I know, to go to these routes. I have not heard, or I don't know really any reason why I would want to go here. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. This fire is just a really nice spell. This is Texas, I don't know. Maybe that fire doesn't actually deal holy damage. Maybe I want more stamina. Doesn't even decay outside of combat. Yeah, go for the loot I never use. Yeah, they always, or almost all of them gave like summons, which are so useless if you are playing honorably. Anyway, I switched to the stamina recovery thing. That might help. Let's see. Stamina. Okay. Did I get one hit by the fire there, or was that a sword strike? It was too fast for me to actually... I got at least hit once by the sword, but I don't know if the fire one-hit me there, actually. Because if the fire is one-hitting me now, then it was actually holy damage. Gotta pay attention to that. I should also probably change the magic, because the slow recovery is not enough. Alright, I'm gonna actually try to not have them so close together. Okay, I just couldn't get the jump hit in. I mean, the whole jump hit strategy is something I just focus on too much, maybe. Maybe I could go for more of a backstep hit strategy instead. Maybe it's a lot easier to go around him. Oh boy, we're probably dead here. The sprint didn't start. I don't know why. I was pressing the button. But there's a weird window because dodge and sprint are on the same button. You actually only dodge on release. Because the game doesn't know when you start holding down the button, the game doesn't know. Are you trying to dodge or are you trying to sprint? And so there's a weird window where you're already holding down the button, but you're not sprinting yet, because the game is keeping ready the option that you might just want to be dodging. And I think that's what happened there. There again, I wasn't sprinting there. Oh, I wanted to change the physics flask. Yeah, I should do that. Alright, let's try a little more control here. You get out of... You are really weak though. Maybe I should just go for you. Oh yeah, you are really weak. You're much weaker than I thought. Okay, maybe Perfuma Trisha. Perfuma Trisha is our target, maybe. No. Magic. Let's think about what other magic option we could have. Oh, wonders physics. Sorry, not magic. So I do want the damage negation. The stamina boost just didn't feel... Charged attack. I wish I had something defensive, like gives max HP or something like that, but maybe we can find that later. Let's take the stamina, even though I felt like the stamina didn't do much, but maybe when we stack it with the amulet, it'll actually be doing something. Alright, now I'm changing strategies. We're killing the healer first. Because she might die in like 3 or 4 hits. It might even not be worth it to jump attack her. I'm saying her because Trisha sounds like a woman's name to me. not nice. The range. Look where the sword ended. It ended like in front of me. I feel like that was out of range, but okay. Okay, game. You can give them hitboxes that are a little bit longer than the sword looks. Yeah, that's the one-hit attack from these guys. It shouldn't be happening, but sometimes I mess up. Even I make mistakes. I mean, I've made many mistakes in this game already, as you've all seen. Maybe the biggest mistake was ever starting it. Although there were people asking me to play it, or at least one Estonian person. Right, you've given yourself the shield. This side attack is so lame! And that jump just is aiming mid-air, you just zipline towards me. It feels like once they're in the air, they shouldn't be able to, like, chase me from aerial position, but they're just too good. They're just too good. It's such a night and day difference as well, like the boss we just defeated at the end of the last stream was so easy, like the magma worm again. It's like a very clean boss. Everything is perfectly choreographed in the sense of like you can dodge it. I mean, I've already studied the pattern, so it's a little bit easier for me, but even then, it feels just in general it's a boss that doesn't really do underhanded, oh, I'm gonna overwhelm you stuff. This one is... I was trying to roll, there was out of stamina. This boss is the opposite. This boss is just overwhelm you with nonsense because there's two of them. And it's not like the Nox fight. You remember the Nox Monk and Nox Sorceress? No. Swordstress. Swordstress. Those two, they were always kind of fighting in a way where one of them was holding back and then the other was attacking. So, even though it was a dual fight, it kind of was... There was like a method of control occasionally, at least. You could... I'm dead. because I couldn't roll out of this corner here. There was a method where I managed to like isolate one of them. I'm not saying this was easy or trivial or so, because definitely there were plenty of times when both of them attacked me at the same time. But there was at least a way where you only got one of them. Here? These two are just in the middle of the room, and the warrior is just so fast. And then if I ignore the healer, the warrior just... The warrior just hits me and hits me and hits me. Playing Elden Ring while Alpha plays Elden Ring. Am I playing Elden Ring, Hoovy? I'm only getting criticized for whatever I'm doing here. I'm getting nothing but hate. I feel like I'm playing. I'm the one being played. It'll all be okay now. Oh, thank you, Hoovy. Thank you. You were not hit. You criticized me in a new obnoxious way. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, let's try to kill you. Alright, you want a piece of me? You can have it. And you clown over there. Insta-kill with fire. How fair. How very fair. Was that the insta-kill? Or was there a sword coming from the outside the screen? It felt like the warrior must have still be down. Alright, well, if I can isolate the warrior... can I do it? Because my jump attacks still get me hit sometimes, but... completely unfair. Thank you for backing me up. Oh, I think we're taking damage here. No, we didn't. Maybe I do need the holy... because it feels like the magic damage is now stronger from the... Hey. I hate that attack. Oh, I hate that attack even more. I also hate that attack. I also hate that attack. Yeah, I didn't get to the perfume I just try at all. Seems like you're the one full of hate. It's true. It's true. It isn't healthy. No, it's not healthy. I need to let go. I mean, letting go, I've actually thought about just leaving this boss alone. Because I genuinely have no motivation to do this boss other than... I like doing bosses. But I'm not enjoying this double boss. Because the double boss doesn't feel so much about like... It's less about learning the boss moves. It's more about like finding a way to overwhelm them. It feels like. It's still kind of a puzzle. I still have hope. So... I think the warrior one-on-one would be fun. Because definitely the warrior has a lot of fun moves to learn. Yeah, but... like this? No, it's not fun. I'm basically hoping... because you remember sometimes at the start the warrior did nothing for like 10 seconds. I'm basically hoping for that, because I think if he does that, I kill the perfumer. Not exactly. I tried tactical, but I don't know. I genuinely have no better idea. You might think, oh, it's so obvious. I've seen 10,000 streams of really good players do this. Well, that doesn't really help me. I've tried dodging away. Because I feel like being more patient doesn't actually help me. Can you stop being your attacky version? I aggroed the other one. I don't think I've ever seen anyone fight this because it's not a memorable fight. Yeah, I mean, if you had like, I don't know, 20 levels here, you'd easily just tank through enough of it that you just kill the healer. Or the shielder. It's not even a healer, it's not healing. And then the other one is also like, if you are strong enough that you can survive the hits. Yeah. Okay, well. I'm fine with this. I'm not fine with this. I'm not fine with this. I'm not fine with you not getting the strong attack on you. But did you try tactical? I don't know what tactical is. I mean, I tried to be less greedy for Trisha there, but that just means we get cornered by the warrior because he's the one who's just relentless. And then we're back to the first strategy where the problem is that Trisha throws in the fire from the side. And the fire from the side really messes me up because it just soaks. I have so little HP. And then the warrior, he has this attack where he will just throw out his claw, and that takes also a chunk of my HP, and he can do that like 3 times before I can stun him. And so if I get the fire plus the claw, I'm dead. So that's really the struggle there. But I don't know how to get both. Like, I need to avoid either of those things. Yeah. You get here. I was trying to dodge there. No, stop it! I'm trying to dodge you! Ugh. It's probably unbeatable. Look, Perfumer Trisha is already like... That's 1 hit on her. I just need 3 hits on her. 3 is all I need. So what I just need the warrior to do is do his roar, then start the pirouette, and in that time Trisha's dead. But if he does the jump attack, well, that just gets to me instantly because it's like a homing missile. If he does the dash to my side and slash me from the side attack, that hits me because that has super high range and high speed. And if he does the 4-hit combo, he also moves a lot during that, so I need him to not do any of those attacks. And those seem to be the only 4 attacks he has. At least early. They weren't spawning so far away. Okay, well, you're defending. That means I can't do anything. Okay, now you're not defending. Alright, let's try this a little bit more. I hate your jump attack. I was trying to get away, but getting away is not an option. I hate your jump attack. He also has like a red effect. I wonder if that's like strength buff. This might imply he gets stronger from Trisha hitting him. Also, yeah, this damage negation doesn't help. I want to have strength. Yeah, sure, we can have more strength. I feel like the stamina doesn't really... I don't think anyone's ever beaten this guy without... Are we in that territory? No, there's like rune level 1 runs. Surely there's Melina-less runs as well. I think you're like... Oh, we're dead. It didn't sprint. It didn't sprint. The sprint just didn't come on. They skip this boss due to the difficulty. Thanks, Nev, for always being like so supportive. It's really great when people like... When I'm down and then people get out their sharp sticks to poke and see if the cadaver still moves. Am I just a clown for your entertainment? Is that what I am to you? Am I at least a clown? Clowns are at least funny. I mean, JJ is playing Dark Souls 2 literally right now. Yeah, but he's not streaming it on Twitch. Isn't that what streaming is about? Or is he streaming it on Twitch? Oh, I can't see my Twitch right now. I actually don't... I mean, I don't really know Dark Souls 2's problems. People say it, but... I mean, you wanna get hit? You can get hit. 300... I was trying to roll there. I was trying to get out of range. Yep. That's sword. Oh, this is also the 4-hit combo. I hate it. I would like you to do your roar or the pirouette. Please. That is all I need. And then I have this fight. I mean, I probably don't have this fight, but I at least have a shot. As if JJ would ever stream on Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. People just do the Discord stream too much. I think that it's fun for people because it feels lower commitment for some reason, but I don't actually think it's good. I don't like Discord streams because then I have to join the Discord channel and I can't do things on the side easily. No. I can't lurk. I don't like Discord streams. Alright, everybody pray that the damn warrior does a roar. A roar! Nope, he did not roar. Who was not praying enough? I can't see what he's doing. Well, I'm hitting you. Yeah, you do that. How is that such a delayed hit? Like, he can just decide any... He's like running by my side. He can decide any moment. Oh, now I'm hitting. I pray for roars. Osaka. Hello, Brelix. Thank you very much for your continued support in these trying times. I hope that your poor country finds pleasure in the pity, or yeah, from my pity. I was praying for your down. Oh. I mean, that was pretty close to actually Like, I almost got the hit in that would have killed her. That axe is clearly way too heavy for you. Can you stop? How's that not a poise break, man? I feel like hard committing and just praying for a lucky pattern is not bad. How am I just praying for a lucky pattern? I fought him just now, even without the roar, and I got 2 hits in. I think I can do it even without the lucky pattern. I just feel like once I get the lucky pattern, it's just going to be so much easier. It's like already done. I do think it's possible without the roar. It just gets a lot harder because that charge move is so hard to dodge. Oh, and you shield this. At least he did the pirouette this time, but... Okay, I'm gonna aim at you. Okay, yeah. Now he does the pirouette twice. And the pirouette is the one attack where I can't poise break him through. So, yeah, good job. You didn't actually pray. Yeah. I did ask everyone to pray. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's different. Also, I wasn't saying I'm not praying for a lucky pattern. I didn't have any complaints about you portraying me as praying for a lucky pattern. I will admit I'm praying for a lucky pattern. I didn't like the word just in that sentence, that I'm just doing that. This somehow implies like a shortcoming here. It's clearly unwarranted. Clearly unwarranted. Alright, that's our magic flask drunk. Alright, you want the bonk stick in your face? Okay. Okay, for the first time ever we dodged that. We can't dodge that one. I can't dodge that one, especially not if I've seen it. There's another one of these weird little... Honestly, now that I look at it, it looks kind of like a dildo, but okay. Very weird. I have no idea what those are. But I'm feeling better. I'm feeling very good about having dodged the full 4-hit combo from Warrior Man there. That's really good. We're getting another of these axes that we don't want. Actually, I stand by my comments. Arguing semantics. I don't say anything about you giving up after your opener fails. Okay. Crypt Maidens make do? Crypt Maidens make do? Really? Yeah, this is just a scuffed attempt. Yeah. I don't even have enough time to do one spell between his warrior's hits there. Like, if you don't give the player enough time for stamina recovery, what are you supposed to do? just hope he doesn't attack that quickly? And that wasn't stamina, like I hadn't attacked. I just had no stamina because of dodging. There's 4 attacks in that move, you have to roll 4 times. That's basically the stamina gone. Yeah, why isn't Trisha becoming our maiden? Why isn't any of the other maidens we've met offered to become our maiden? What, that's a new opening? Okay, well... that was just, getting double tagged. Oh, it looks like we became the skeleton there. Looks like we became the skeleton. Have we only been at it for an hour and 30 minutes? Because it feels like we have only been at it for an hour and 30 minutes. I've got nothing worthwhile to offer them. That's fair. It's fair. I feel like I have tons of runes I could offer them. People seem to really like those. And no, I don't just mean the runes they need to do whatever they need to do. They could have runes on top. I have so many. If time flies when you're having fun, does it mean you're not having fun? I'm not having the most fun I've ever had in this game. This, the initial section that's on the way to here is just kind of annoying. If it was just these 2 enemies, I think it would be better. Yeah. I was trying to roll past him to see if I can get behind him when he does that, but no. It's just the extra way to the boss that's annoying about this. If I could just be at the boss and just try, that would be much more fun. Because this part is just whatever. This is just rote repetition. There's like no interesting... like, I assume it's... I worry also it's the same for viewing. These guys are like... for example, these 2 guys in the opening room. What's their purpose? Why do we put them here? I mean, it makes sense. There must be a little bit of punishing feeling for failing a boss. Like, that's the old school logic of having everything reset when you die, right? It's the punishment for failing the challenge. So it feels more rewarding when you finally do it. It's a little bit like ramming a nail into your own foot and then feeling the relief when you pull it out. Dark Souls 2 has the hardest and longest runs back to the bosses. Yeah, I guess that's probably a reason why people don't like it. Although, hard isn't the same. Like, I'm not complaining that the back run is too hard. I actually don't mind. Yeah, don't do that. And you're gonna fire on us here. No, for the love of... I could not get the camera to focus on Trisha there. I could not get the camera onto Trisha there. It constantly went to the misbegotten warrior on the ground, removing her from view. Harshest, not hardest. Gang squads, blocked ways, just annoying time waste. I mean, yeah, that's probably bad then. But I don't remember that from Dark Souls 2. I don't remember the game being... but it was my first Dark Souls, so I don't really... I basically remember nothing. I remember the Green Herald or whatever her name was. I don't really enjoy doing repetitive walk of shame whenever I lose a boss. I'll say that, especially when it's like that. I mean, honestly, if it was hard or harsh, but it was different every time, that would also be more stimulating. The fact that it's exactly the same every time. But let's not make it worse than it is. It could be a lot worse. It's probably what you're trying to say, like, okay. We're already screwed here because you decided to completely... Okay, oh, thanks. I'm drinking. I was trying to roll through that. You can die to 10 different enemies on the run back, yeah. But you know what I mean with difference, with variety. Like, honestly, the enemy on the ground, this enemy on the right is just annoying. Because the camera turn is annoying, it doesn't feel good. I don't know. This enemy's whatever. This enemy might as well not be there. This enemy over here is an actual challenge. Because depending on how I mess up with the camera or not, or the jumping, I can die to this guy. And then I'm skipping all the rest now. Our holy bong stick. It still looks really funny and cool, doesn't it? To have a holy two-handed mace. Alright, let's pray the monk, the Trisha comes for us here. Yeah, you wanna get your face. And he did the... He did that! Oh, why did he do that combo, bro? Ah, that was so good at the start, and then... The warrior just didn't let me finish. It's almost if he aggro's more when you go on Trisha. Which could totally be the AI they programmed in there. It's definitely not out of the question. There is a way I could maybe increase the is that more DPS? Alright, we can try it. We can try it. There's a way there's potentially more DPS to be gotten here. Which is... I hit Trisha with the... No. No, that did not do any damage because she got her shield out that way. How am I supposed to dodge that double hit? I do not think I have enough iframes to dodge that double hit. Nope. The sprint just didn't come out there. I was holding that button for so long, we were running in the same direction for so long, the sprint just didn't come. I still made that jump. Barely, but that's annoying. I don't know why she got her shield out there. Think... That just means it's not as good. I just couldn't get that out. Oh, and one hit. Okay. The shield on him doesn't really bother me. What bothers me is when Trisha throws fire on me and interrupts my movements. If she was only shielding and not doing anything aggressively, I think I could defeat the warrior first before worrying about Trisha. Alright, I was trying to maybe hit Trisha with the holding up the weapon attack, but that clearly didn't work. Oh, the roar, that's... Oh, what? You just stabbed me midair. I was about to hit Trisha in the face for a lot. But he one-hit me. Mid-air one-hit. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, Trisha, you need to die. That jump, I hate it. Can you please heal me? That's okay. Okay, yeah. Drink. Alright. He's gonna get me. I need to heal from you, buddy. Bonk. 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 I need to desperately recover some stamina here. Bonk. Oh, that's not enough stamina to get the third bonk in. Okay, we got the third bonk in, just barely. I need to drink. I got too greedy. I got too greedy. Well, no, I rolled by accident there. Oh well. That's the plan, though. That is the plan, though. Next time we'll get him. Ooh. I didn't really expect him to defeat the first time... to defeat him the first time I get Trisha down. I was hoping. Would have been nice. I was very close. And I'm totally lying when I say I didn't get my hopes up. But it's definitely a proof of concept. It just all depends on what he does. I mean, what she does matters a little bit, but If he is out of my way for a bit, suddenly the fight is so open. Imagine if there was a summon or something distracting him. Imagine how trivial this fight would be. Oh, how did you damage me? That attack is so fast! Like, my attack is so fast. Ugh. Now I need to drink. Yeah. Double hit. The double hit. I don't know what you're supposed to do against that double hit. The hits are just too fast. They're just too fast. Anyway, I almost got Trisha again. I think if we had a faster weapon, probably this fight might be easier. The warrior is actually getting very easily poise broken, so that part is definitely good for our weapon. But getting the quick hits in against Trisha between the warrior attacks, that part is much harder with this slow ass weapon. Oh, do we get another one of these? No, it's an old fang. Oh. This one extra hit we can get at the start as well is also barely helping. Come here. Yep. I'm gonna do... For the first time... I don't understand how that dealt no damage. Whenever... She must be able to get out like an insta-shield there or something. Because I got her with the jump attack hit, and instead of going for a second jump attack, I tried to go for the enchant bong stick attack. Because if I do that in melee, I hit the enemy with both the magic shot that comes out and a normal swing of the bong stick, like so, and that usually does a lot of damage. More than a jump attack. But on her, always seems to like it just like fizzles out. Maybe she gets hit by the magic, or like by something, and then has like some little animation that makes her immune for a split second. That works. I wanted to hit her. Oh yeah, thank you. Instant fire kill. Love it. Whew. I don't like their moves. Oh, at least I'm getting better at the warrior, but the two-man phase, when I'm trying to juggle both of them, that doesn't really feel like... I'm getting much better at that. I believe in you. Thank you, Brelix. Also, I just said German both of them. Oh, also today, I got my N1 results and I failed again. For those people following along at home. I basically had the same score as last time. So yeah, kind of horrible. I'm just gonna pre-enchant this time. I do not believe in the enchanting shenanigans. You do that. I was trying to roll there, believe it or not. I need this. Oh, I was drinking! How can you be so unsporting, you misbegotten warrior? I got Trisha and then, yeah. When was the last time someone asked you how many seasons Germany has? I don't know if anyone's ever asked me that. But I mean, most places on the world have either 4 or 2, right? It's very few places that have like 3 seasons. How many seasons Germany has? Yeah, thank you, Brelix, for asking. What? No. Japanese people never ask about how many seasons Germany has. Why would they ask that? But, oh, I didn't drink. Well. Yeah, very fair that you jumped from the back there. Yeah, yeah. Well, I said it already, brother. I already answered before that it's either 4 or 2 in most reasonable places. If you live in a place that has neither 2 nor 4 seasons, please let me know. I'm actually curious what those 4 seasons would be. Maybe it's like wet season, dry season, winter or something like that? Is that a thing? Because obviously the Earth rotates around the sun in a year, so it's kind of hard. I was trying to roll there, I just can't hit and roll fast enough. I mean, I didn't know that. Also, first of all, I would assume India is big enough that different parts claim different things, and I didn't know that India claims 5. Dying to perfumer, yeah. Oh, I've been dying against this perfumer for almost 2 hours now. It has been frustrating. This stream, I was looking forward to like a fun exploration of this plateau, and now I just found this dungeon, and this dungeon has not been fun. Like, the dungeon itself, it's all the same reused assets. It's up-leveled misbegotten enemies. Some of them can one-shot me for some reason. And then the boss is a dual boss. Ugh. They say Monsoon is their 5th season. But by that logic, you could also say that they have 3. Summer, Monsoon, and Winter. Yeah, do they say they have Spring and Autumn or not? Because I don't know if they would say that. Oh, we're not doing that, huh? Alright, I'm dodging you. I said I'm dodging you! Yeah, I can't dodge you that way. I honestly wonder, when they designed this fight, what they envisioned. I mean, if they envisioned it to be oppressive, they definitely succeeded. If they envisioned there to be an obvious solution, Maybe it summons, I don't know. Maybe it is. I would be disappointed if they design something that's... I assume the solution is supposed to be you're killing the perfumer, because the perfumer is so weak. You're somehow supposed to like get around the warrior for a bit and kill the perfumer. If you had enough HP, you could just tank through that. And then the one-on-one versus the warrior is an actual boss fight. No fight is designed with expected summons. Yeah, I really hope so. I think the intended solution is not intentionally gimping yourself. Oh, I'm not talking about that it takes me longer, just... Oh, I didn't need to drink here. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to hit and roll, but I cannot. I just cannot. Oof. I think the claim is that certain other factors like the monsoon or altitude make 3 distinct ones more noticeable compared to our 4. I don't have poor equipment. I will not take the claim that we have poor equipment. We have a very nice +7 bong stick or something like that. No, we don't have the best armor, but we couldn't wear any better armor anyway. Oh, poor equipment, you've taken such a beating, yes. Alright, let me hit you once. Alright, we do take that. I take that hit. Alright. That's fine by me. I wanna bonk you. Alright, let me bonk that. What? Use me? Was that a new move? I mean, roar and then pirouette. No, that's the old move. I just... How did I dodge that earlier? Huh. I got through the first phase without even losing my shield, so that was really good. I just lost to the pirouette. I think I have an idea about what to do better. About Trisha. I think I just can't hard commit on her like this. I need to do the light swings, not the heavy swings. Like the first one, I'll still gladly take this first hit, but then I need to follow up with a light swing. You do the... You didn't do a pirouette though. I tried to roll, but man, this fire spam. It's just like fire, fire, fire. I can't even get through to get a hit in. Nice. No, don't compliment Umbrellix. That's not a nice combo. It's a poorly designed fight. It's just it's just too much. I can't dodge both of them. There's no perfect dodge path there that I can see. Where's the beauty in that fight? In a beautiful fight, in my view, a good player can just knows all the boss moves and can dodge everything perfectly by being just good enough with the timings. That's what I consider a beautiful fight. Nothing is perfect in real life. I can't believe... This has nothing to do with being level 1. This has nothing to do with being level 1. I didn't drink my things. So we're kind of screwed here. Alright. In what way, if I was level 100, would I be able... Like, I don't roll better. Sure, I can not get the fat roll, but I don't think that makes a big difference. It's not about the fat roll here. Despite what you may think, the fat roll does not feel that much worse than the normal roll. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it doesn't feel that bad after you're used to it. Roll is still pretty powerful in this game. After all, it is the thing of Dark Souls, one of the hallmarks that you just roll to avoid damage. Ugh. Speaking of avoiding damage, I just took a lot of damage there. But if I was higher level, I took less damage from being hit. I dealt more damage on my own hits. That would make the fight better in the sense where what I described of actually like dancing with the boss. It would just mean whenever you make a mistake, you don't get as punished and you can just power through probably. Sure, yeah, fair enough. More stamina is a... That is a limited resource potential, yeah. That is true. There are points where I run out of stamina. Yeah, those would be a lot, but that's not the only thing that happens here, though. There's definitely also points where I still have plenty of stamina. I just can't roll. I can't be rolling 100% of the time. Also, the sprint didn't work again, and this time I didn't get the angle to jump without the sprint. You'd have more damage and could take down the Perfumer, inflicting the ultimate CC. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sure. But if that's the intended path, just make the... Just make it one hit or something, I don't know. I mean, maybe that is the intended experience, that you just one hit that thing. Maybe Trisha is just supposed to be dead. Just make the game even easier for people who are playing as intended. I don't know that. I don't think that hit was worth it. No, that hit is definitely not worth it if the warrior's going for something else. I mean, I don't really have a problem with this game offering the option of you being high level, having lots of items and damage, and that making the bosses easier. That's fine if people want to play that way. I don't really care about that. But in any case, in many games, I don't. For example, also in other games, we got the bad start here. Yeah, a very bad start there. I don't like DPS check bosses. I mean, that's not gonna surprise anyone who saw my Dark Souls 3 run, but yeah, I don't like just stat checks. So just saying, oh yeah, just have higher stats and the boss becomes easy. That's fine. I mean, that's one way to enjoy the game, is to be rewarded with for having done a lot. You get higher levels. The rest of the game becomes relatively weaker, so you feel more powerful. That's fine. But that's not really what I get out of Dark Souls 3 or what I get out of this game. I'm more interested in, as I said, like the dancing with the bosses. And so what I was just criticizing about this boss is that I just don't see the dance. Yeah, it's fine that yeah, I'm not saying this boss isn't balanced for me. It's definitely not balanced for me because that's not my complaint. If you think what I'm saying is this boss isn't balanced for me, then rest assured that is not my complaint. Man, that double hit though. What the? I even dodged the first of the two, but then it's just like boom, boom. And yeah, it's a multi-hit combo, but the second part of the combo is like 2 hits that are very close to each other. But maybe you're supposed to not dodge, but do something like parry, which is something I never do. And I don't even know if this stick can do. Maybe you can't dodge the combo and you have to parry it. Ah, we got the bad start. What? What do you mean you just run forward and then you run away? Yeah, I can't see what the other guy's doing, and the camera does not want to switch. Yeah. Fighting the camera instead of fighting the game again. It's so annoying that the camera refuses to switch to targets that are off screen. Like, I know there's a guy to my right. Why can't I just flick my camera to the right? No, I have to unlock, turn, relock. That is just too many steps. In a fight like that, that's just too many steps when all I need is a quick look at what the other guy's doing. Oh well, we were so close earlier, and now we are not so close. We might have to call it here now. Oh, I didn't drink the right thing. All right. Can't see what the other guy's doing. Ah, I rolled too early on that hit. I didn't see it was the 4-hit combo. Nah. The not target locked camera is also bad because the enemies move so much and you are so zoomed in. So as long as they're in front of me, that's okay. But as soon as they get like behind me, or towards where the camera is, we like lose all sight of them. And then I would need to like turn it around manually but they move so much I would like constantly need to like manually move them back and forth. Which is just another level of hassle as well. I mean, maybe that's the pro thing to do, but that's where I am just mechanically not good enough. I just don't have that many thumbs. I just have one thumb. I can't do that many things at the same time on a controller. He only has one hand. Okay, I have one thumb for the right side of my controller. The other thumb is already occupied with the movements. Please explain. That explains a lot. Okay. Alright, you jokers. Ah, that was greed again. How about... Oh, come on! Why did you have to do the one-hit kill? Anything else would have been fine. I could have tried to heal, but no. You go for the one-hit. Switch 2 has 2 grip buttons, which feels like a long time coming. I mean, in general, I never do claw grip. Oh, I've never fought you. Yeah. So yeah, my thumb is needed. Well, actually, my right thumb is kind of free to do the camera controls. But it does hurt my hand a bit if I try to do that too much. Because maybe the controller is too small for my hand? I don't know. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. I'll probably get one eventually. No, okay, we have a bad start already. Bonk you. Bonk you. Okay. Ugh. So delayed on the jump. Stop spoiling the controller layout of the Switch 2. He doesn't have one yet. Yeah, exactly. Woo! I don't like this boss. I've already said that several times. I mean, losing to the warriors on me, but even though I'm fighting this boss for now over 2 hours, I don't get a lot of practice. Because all the phases where I'm just trying to kill one of the two while the other's alive, it doesn't really feel like I'm that zoned into the specific patterns. Because the other person might just ruin it anyway. And also this path on the way here. Ugh. It's relatively short, but it's still something. Alright, please give me the good pattern, yeah. That was good, actually. That's very good. Alright, let's try not to mess up. Oh, we bonked him once. Oh, he used the claw. If he uses claw again, we're in trouble. He did not use claw again. Ooh. But we need to drink now. And he's gonna potentially get a hit in afterwards. Alright, you did that attack. That's fine. Bonk him. Bonk him again. Bonk him again. I need to heal afterwards. Probably around the corner here. Bonk him. Oh no! How unfair is that? He did the pirouette, which makes him immune to the poise. If he had done the other attacks, that would have been fine. But no, he does the pirouette. Yeah, he had like 1 HP. I know. But he did the pirouette. And sometimes RNG matters. And I was dancing well with him, but he also did the claw attacks into me, which I just can't dodge. I mean, maybe my strategy is just wrong. Maybe there's a way to fight him. All of his... I feel like I have to interrupt his attacks with a jump trick, because I do not know how to, like, dodge his attack otherwise. Probably he is a parry boss or something like that. Because this just doesn't feel right. What? That wasn't on me, Bralix. That wasn't on me. I can't do anything about the pirouette. I just gave him an attack that increases his poise. What? Ah. Yeah, that's me dead here. Alright. Oh, that attack is also mean. Can you stop that? Oh. Yeah, the Perfumatricia was just throwing the flyers all the time there. I could not get an opening. Damn perfumer. At least we're all suffering together, aren't we? Somebody tell me in how many hours the SpaceX launch window opens. I feel like it's in 8 hours and 50 minutes, but I might be wrong by an hour. So I'd really appreciate if somebody could tell me that. Because there's going to be Starship launch 8, and I kind of want to see that. 10, sorry. I need to drink you. I can't. I want to flick the damn camera. God damn it. He was on screen and I like keep flicking the camera to the right. It just does nothing. 7 hours 40. Really? Am I off by an hour? That's terrible. I should have been in bed then. Well, I guess I'll watch the VOD of it instead of watching it live in that case. Me, oh my. Alright, I want to go to bed. I'm gonna try using one rune arc here for once. We're gonna have extra stats. I should have saved that for an important boss. No, we get the bad pattern. Well, this is a waste of a rune arc. You flamed on me here. Yeah, that is just so annoying. I'm sad. I'm impressed. I mean, we just got the bad opening there. I don't like rune arcs as an item. I also didn't like humanity in the other games as an item. It was just like this concept of like, oh, you could become stronger if you farm this item. I know, the conceptually is meant as a reward for not dying. But I don't know, it just doesn't vibe with what I want to get out of the game, I guess. Because I want the bosses to be hard and to be something I need to learn. Which doesn't really work if I'm not dying. Because that either means the boss was too easy. Yeah, no, it just means the boss is too easy if I'm not dying. Sure. You can also say it's a reward for whatever source you get it from. Yeah, now you run forward. Nice. Yeah, thanks for the double hit there, buddy. Love it. Well, I did a rune arc, I did a... I'm running out of ideas here. I mean, I can do it this way. I mean, in Dark Souls, I just accepted that, okay, I'm just running at whatever the lower stats are for minimum humanity. Because I'm not going to use any limited items to like restore myself, the effigies or whatever they're called. But the rune arcs feel the same. So we had... I saw that our Great Rune was like really lit up and nice and we did more damage and everything. That's cool, but if I have 8 uses of this throughout 60 hours, that doesn't feel that cool anymore. Just kind of feels like a gimmick at that point. Yeah, I can't see what he's doing. It's just, he's off screen, I can't flick the camera to him. Yes, I just can't. If he's like going to that side of me and he does the wrong kinds of attacks, I kind of dodge blindly a bit, but dodging blindly rarely works. I guess I have audio cues, which is probably what I'm subconsciously using, but not enough. God, we should not do any side bosses anymore. If this is how it goes. Where's my stamina? We're gonna be spending 3 hours for some weird item we don't care about. That was a good one. Just a double hit again. And Trisha got her shield up every time I hit her there. She would have been dead otherwise if she hadn't like shielded 3 times in a row. Lame-o. Okay, I was willing to trade that hit. Maybe that is bad. Ugh. I can't see what he's doing. I can hear he's doing something. I can't see what he's doing. He did the chase to the side. But could have been the jump. As far as I can tell, I can't hear the difference between those two. If I played this fight for 1,000 hours, I would. I would just know them by heart. I hope I don't play this fight for 1,000 hours. Seems very unlikely. $1,000 stream confirmed. I'd probably get in trouble with work. 1,000 hours is a few days. It's like over a month. Oh, I love it when they can just hit through columns. And by love it, I mean, I find that deeply unsatisfying when the rules of the game apply to the enemies differently than to you. They'd understand, huh? Because I feel like the rules should apply to everyone equally. But then you will argue, oh, but you get the advantage of you get to respawn every time you fail. Or something like that. To which I argue, yeah, but they're much bigger and their attacks deal much more damage and they're 2 versus 1. I'm not saying everything has to be symmetric. Just that the rules should apply to everyone. How's it going? Terribly, Jagger, terribly. This is 2.5 hours on this boss. And we've had this boss quite low. But it's still here. Frickin' Kokfuma Trisha. Oh, I don't need... How am I... Ah, it's so delayed on that. I feel like he has 2 jumps. I rolled too early on this jump this time, but usually if I wait for him to jump, I cannot actually roll while he's mid-air because he's so fast. Yeah, I can basically 3-shot Perfumer. That doesn't mean I can actually do it because the warrior just has so many attacks. The problem isn't that the Perfumer is hard to kill. The problem is that the warrior just does not let me do anything. And the warrior has combos where I cannot dodge everything. So I constantly get hit by the warrior unless I keep my distance, and then I can't hit the Perfumer. But I've killed the Perfumer before, it just doesn't mean I can kill the warrior perfectly. Because it all depends on what the warrior does. If the warrior does the wrong kinds of attacks, I'm still in trouble even after that. But we're getting better, but... Oh, this is the bad start. Yeah. Yeah, I think this run is already over, because... Yeah. If the Perfumer isn't moving, then... I don't know. I would like to just reset anyway, at this point. Which, I get it. You give the boss some variation, that's good. I would appreciate it more if this wasn't such a terrible boss. Perfumer Trisha. Perfumer. I don't know why I say perfumer. Oh, because there's fumare in Spanish. And for some reason my brain is getting hijacked by that. She's standing in the back. No, she comes. I can't roll out of that. I wish he had done any other kind of like attacks that aren't so oppressive there. One more proof that Alpha is Spanish, yeah. I want to stop. I'm not enjoying this so much as I enjoyed. Like, Knight Loretta, I don't know. How much time would we spend on Knight Loretta? I don't know. Not that short of amount of time. Knight Loretta was great though. I did not feel this, like, annoyance at her. Well, also because I was hopeful Knight Loretta might give something good, but all these, like, mini dungeon thingies, return to the root thingies, have been so disappointing. They have been nothing but disappointment in terms of rewards. So the only reason I keep going back into this room here is not even that I need anything from it. At just this point, they just deserve to suffer and die. Oh yeah, the one-hit attack. Very fair. It was going too well, yeah, you needed to pull out the one-hit. Ugh. Any other attack would have been fine. Yeah, poor me. Poor me. I don't know why I'm not zen today. I was in the sauna. Usually I'm very zen after the sauna, but... all the people piling on to me the entire time for playing the game. I want to play the game. Somehow this uninspired mini dungeon. All of this just... It just makes me sad. I was looking very forward to playing Elden Ring today, actually. I was like, ooh, I want to play Elden Ring. I'm on this new plateau. What's going to be here? I shouldn't have hoped. I shouldn't have hoped. I got my hopes up. I did the mistake of getting my hopes up. Oh, you... Come on. Oh, I'm just gonna bonk through you. Have a drink. I can't bonk you. It's the pirouette. The pirouette is deadly. Oh, the double hit! That is one of the attacks where, I cannot dodge it. The second hit of the double hit will always hit me. I do not know how it would even be possible to avoid that. I think I can survive it if I'm full HP, but I was already low HP and looking for an opening to heal. And he just didn't do the attacks where I can do that. We did kill the perfumer there, but... we were just in a compromised position afterwards. Has anyone else... Now I know other people have streamed Elden Ring. I feel like after I finish my run through, I want to watch other people suffer. I want to feel like I'm getting something back, finally. Why do you keep your shield up? Stop! Oh, that's a double slash. I can't do that anyway, so... Yeah, I know it's been a long time ago. I know. But surely people have not just deleted their runs. That would be quite disappointing if that was the case. I don't know. I think JJ streamed his. No idea if that is available anywhere. You can find him fighting horse though for like 4 hours. Yeah, that would be something. I don't know how long I fought the horse, but the horse was tough, man. And I didn't even fight it naked. I had stuff by the time I went for the horse. Alright, that was good. That's a good... I knew that was coming. Ugh. Yeah, perfect combo again there. The damn jump attack. The homing jump attack. I'm fine with jump attacks. I love it when they jump in the stomp and then you run away, and that's a good pattern. That's a fun mechanic. You gotta dodge, you gotta run away. They jump in the air, they home in on wherever you run to. Not as fun of a mechanic. Feels much more oppressive and less like... It's less like something you could predict would happen. It feels more like a, oh, we want that. Maybe if I was really... I wonder if you could be fast enough to dodge that. Maybe. Because it's probably limited homing. It's just strong enough that it feels off to me. Ah, we have the bad pattern. Oh well. Well, this is already a screwed attempt then. Oh, get over here. Ah, thank you. Yeah, all the shields in the world. And then we would have gotten fire spammed as well. This is such a fair fight when it's 2 versus 1. Can't even see a thing here. What was that attack you just did? If I had a consistent setup for the bosses like I have for that dude, oh, then at least I would be making progress. But the warrior is just too uncontrollable, man. I was rolling, I was hitting the roll button there. Oh, great. The one-hit attack. I was even rolling there as well. I must have rolled slightly too early. I mean, when the perfumer doesn't make a step forward at the start, it's already kind of like hard. Because then the perfume is in the back row. I can't really get there. I should make a document with question because I would like to know after my run is done, not like now. Once I learn about all these mechanics I've been missing out on for being too dumb and not talking to Melina. Or too stubborn, rather. What was the intended way? What is the... let's just not say... What is the skillful way to do this? That is what I would like to see. Oh, I could actually dodge this one this time. Yeah, thank you. It is a mystery. Well, it shall remain a mystery for me for a while, because I will not want to look at any spoilers until I finish this run. And we'll also do that a different day. I am done for today with this. Screw those guys. God damn it. There might be no stream tomorrow. We'll see whether I limp back to this or not. Now I have to go to bed. It is way too late. So... there'll probably be a stream tomorrow. Surely I can get myself back together. But not now. Now I just want to drop to bed and sleep. And you should do the same. So, I wish you all a good night. Sleep tight. And oyasumi nasai.